I've never seen this street so busy in my whole life. And I've lived here. I lived on this street for at least a good fucking 4 to 5 years of my childhood. And I've been up here numerous times. Numerous times. So, but there's like a kid football game going on right now. So, this is pure fucking chaos. And I had to park basically in front of my old lot in front of a parking hydrant. So, yeah. Hey, Morningstar. The notifications aren't going off. That's kind of sad. That means we're not going to get a start of the stream boost or anything. But we're making the video. I do not care. You don't have to behave today. Do your own thing, man. I don't care. Hold on. I'm going to be pausing stream. I got to let my brother know I'm on. Alright, we're back. I was able to go get antibiotics, which is pretty nice. I knew I needed them, but the doctor was kind of a bitch. My straight lover's live. That's right. Oh, I don't care. He's fine. I don't even know if he's here yet. But yeah, we're definitely not going to be getting any start of the stream boost or any of that kind of stuff. So this video is just for us. Honestly, I'm gonna put it public so everybody can see it, but we're not gonna be getting any kind of stream boost or any subscribers this go around. That's fine. But I was able to get a little bit of sleep. Alright, cool. My brother's here and that's all that matters. Alright guys. If you haven't, if you don't know, if you're watching this video either live or after, I am at my childhood neighborhood. Childhood stomping grounds. And there are 2 houses that we're going to be visiting. My childhood was not very good. And my dad had a business in the meth lab. And both of our, well, we lived in a lot of houses, but our main 2 houses that we lived in got demolished and became lots. I'm in front of them right now. In front of one right now. And it has been completely overgrown. And we're going to be going to the woods. We can't be spending too much time here, but I will show you the street real fast. Again, I do not live here, so my privacy is not in jeopardy here. I will be showing you everything. That house, my friend Ryan, she used to live there. It was very cool. Brown house is my good friend Quentin. He used to live there. This was an old lady. I can't remember her name. Something with an O, but she doesn't live there anymore. And this is the greenhouse, and it looks like land's for sale that we moved into. That lot right there, that is where we used to live. But for a very brief time, we moved out of my grandma's house, which is that was this, and moved into here with my mom and dad that was here just briefly. And this fucking place is tiny. Oh my god, it was the tiniest house I've ever lived in my life. So tiny. Let's look inside. Wow. But yeah, right now what's going on, I was going to show you the park, but this is the busiest I've ever seen the street in my entire life. There's a football game going on right now. So, but yeah, I used to live here. But let's go to the actual place where me and my brother spent a large portion of our childhood, the younger youth of our childhood. And let's go into the woods. All right, so this right here, where that black car is where the parking lot started. We'll kind of skate back there in a second, but this right here was where the house yard was. The house was basically in the middle of that. And I can't believe the trees and all this has kind of just grown. But yeah, this is where they knocked down our house because it was a biohazard because of the meth lab. Now, they didn't cook so much in this house as much as what they did is they had like my dad and my uncle, they had like a shed all the way in the back here in the woods that they would sneak out to. Oh, spiders and all that. Oh, God. Which I seriously doubt is back there. I do think, oh, look, creepy fucking dog. Creepy dog. Hi, creepy dog. But yeah, this is about as far as I can go back. This is kind of where the house stood. We did have trees and stuff around it, but it looks like they've really fucking overgrown. So very nostalgic. I can remember playing in this yard. Remember there was a garbage can with a whole bunch of water in it that used to creep me out, and I used to throw things in there like toys that I never liked to make them go disappear. As a kid, object permanence is not really a thing. So you throw something in water, it go bye-bye. I'm gonna catch up on chat here in a second once I get out of the woods. But yeah, this is my street. It seems that was this is Elliot's house. He was the guy that was kind of nice. He ran basically the park. He kept everything nice. I wonder if he still lives there, but he was kind of a stern person. I thought he was a jerk when I was a kid, but he was just being an actual adult, unlike my dad. But I used to have relatives that lived down here. See if this house is still here. I went to this house every now and then. They said that they were our cousins. I don't know, but I didn't go all the time. But this house seems to be pretty nice. Oh yeah, look, everything's old and stuff, but still standing. Oh man. All right, so what are you guys saying in the chat here? Yeah, the hill felt much bigger, dude. Like, it's crazy. This hill feels like nothing now. See, my brother remembers the nasty soup. It had like a brown film on top of it. I wasn't sure if you remembered or even knew about that garbage can, but I threw my my Green Ranger dagger in it because it got wet and it just started going crazy and wouldn't stop making noise, and it creeped me out. So I threw it in the water and it finally shut up. But yeah, dude, I can't believe how overgrown it is. Like, I was here maybe 3-4 years ago, and you could still kind of see the lot. Now there's just nothing at all. So I doubt it's private property, but if it is, I don't give a shit. It's my childhood. I want to experience it, and I'm going to. They can tell me to go fuck off if they want. Dwayne, what's up? We're just doing a tour of my childhood stomping grounds, like I tell everybody. My dad and uncles and cousins, they had an operation in the meth lab, so both of my main childhood houses are completely destroyed. I did show that little greenhouse that I was at. I did live there for like 6 months, so not all the houses that I lived in. There are structures still standing that I lived in, but me and my brother, we moved far too much. But Bonnie's. Yeah, Bonnie's family. They're not related, but they're kind of related in the way of like they've been friends for a long time. That, yeah, I get it. That's right. I would love to have the fact that I lived in my childhood home, only if just because of everything that I owned as a kid, I would like. See, the thing about moving a lot is you lose a lot of childhood stuff. So I have like no pictures really of myself as a kid. Not that they took them that often, but the ones that they took, gone. All my Pokemon cards, all my childhood like nostalgic toys, any kind of art. I got birds on me. All gone. So people who get to stay in their childhood houses, or their parents own their house basically until they're adult and they can come back and get their stuff, I've always been incredibly jealous and envious of. All right, well, we'll go ahead and turn around. We're gonna go to the second house, and then you'll give more of an idea of how a house is demolished for the sake of inhumane conditions, and you'll see the lot. You'll be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Because it's like house, lot, house. And this is the other house that me and my brother grew up in for a long period of our youth. So let's go ahead and do that. I am not going down that way. I will be turning in the middle of the fucking street because that park is ridiculous. Now I will put you on street TV, if only because this is a tour of my childhood. So we'll go slow. I'll kind of narrate a little bit. And then, like I said, once we get done with the school, I don't know how good we're gonna be able to cover that, but we'll get at least the front half of it. Then we'll do a couple orders here in the ghetto. It's a rough area. I mean, could be rougher, could be tougher, but this is my childhood and this is how I grew up. Yeah, I've never really told you guys how Dad passed away. Since my brother's in here, it's kind of it's a hard thing to talk about, but what better time than to kind of explain it now. He basically OD'd in my brother's apartment, and I just can't. It was devastating for me just to come up and see the aftermath. I tell Jake this all the time. I don't know how he was able to handle it, because he found it in basically one of his beds, or his bed. And we can go into the story a little later, but there was a bitch that left him there. That fucking asshole, hate her. But yeah, he passed on us like that, and it was a rough time. But this is Big Knox, a big old hill that we used to go down. Also not as big as it used to be. My cousin used to live in this house right here. My cousin Andy. And Jake, I was telling them about how we want to talk about our childhood and we never can, but I really want to get a series going with that so we can just cover everything. But I'm going to be having this up on the channel forever and always, so we can always reference it. But this is the childhood street that I grew up on. So let's go ahead and check out the empty lot. Everything seems so much tinier, dude. It's so weird. It is so weird. What up, Ann? Nice to see you. Just doing a tour. Yeah, I'll be walking around the school for sure. That. Hey, what up, Bomb? It's nice to see ya. All right. Read this chat, then we'll go out and I'll show you the other lot that we have. This is when they got caught. This is like when my dad and my uncle, they went to jail for the meth. And they were literally they weren't cooking in the back of the house in a shed. No, they were cooking in the room right next to our bedroom, like 2 feet. And it was awful. we could smell that shit. I'm sure we killed a lot of brain cells just from that. Mr. Brown's apartment, I know, that's another one that I was thinking about going to, Mr. Brown's apartment. Yeah, I hate losing that kind of stuff. Yeah, like I said, man, I don't know how that affected. When I seen him come out in the body bag, that's when my tics started happening. That's when I started getting tics, and that was, I couldn't imagine, brother. I've talked to you about it. You are a strong man, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. You know that. All right, well, let's go to my childhood second home. You guys can see. All right, so I feel like there was a house there. I can't remember, but there's this house on the corner, right here, and this is the lot. So you can kind of see where a house could sit. But our house used to be right here. And it was our uncle's house, Uncle Ernie, who has passed since. He has passed since, but he actually owned the house and he let us just kind of live there for free. But this was our little street. That was the lot. This is where I used to hang out with my cousins. Over here is where my pit bull got loose. Hey there. Just doing a live. I used to live on this street when I was a kid, just kind of doing a tour. I'll keep you out if you want, of course. Gotcha. Oh, thank you. Yeah. My pit bull came over here and accidentally grabbed somebody's, well, not accident, on purpose, grabbed some small kid's shoe and bit his shoe. Poor kid. I feel bad for him. But my dad tied up my pit bull with an extension cord, not an actual leash. I mean, the guy was a character. Let's just say that. But that was one of the times that he got taken to jail too, is because we owned an illegal pit bull. And then we came back to here and he got arrested again and destroyed our house. Our poor house. Oh no, I just used to live on this street. I used to actually live in this house right here.
Right here?
Yeah, the one that they knocked over because of the meth lab. My dad was the cook. Yeah, I am the Earls.
I lived here 45 years.
Yeah, I'm doing a live tour going through my childhood neighborhood.
They tore it down after the Chicken House.
I'm not sure. I know Ernie Earls lived there.
And the Earls has lived there.
Yep.
Oh, did they? I thought Jimmy. Bakery down there, Ernie.
Dude, you know who are you? If you'll mind me asking. Stacy? Yeah, I'm David Earls. So I'm sure
Norb, ask him about Norb.
Norb? Yeah, Ernie passed away a couple years ago, but yeah, my dad, he used to run like meth labs around here. They tore down the house up here on Fairmount Avenue.
So you're Dave's son?
I'm Dave's son. And that's what everyone says. Pretty reversion. Yeah, he passed away too. He OD'd. But yeah, I do YouTube live. I do DoorDash. So people wanted to see where I grew up, and this is my childhood home.
Andy.
Oh yeah, he's a shit. He's going through a lot, but he's still kicking, man. He's still kicking. Well, it's nice to see you guys, Stacy. I'm out. I just wanted to show the people around.
We just keep an eye on stuff.
I appreciate it, man. It needs an eye. Take care, guys. I already went there. Yeah, I'm going to go to Central Fairmount now and show them that school that I used to go to. You can walk around there, can't you? Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Nice people. Oh, that was so sweet. I can't believe I ran into people who actually knew my family. See, I told you I grew up here. Can't deny it now. Yeah, no shit, dude. The record, Dad's very well known there. The Earls family in Fairmount were notorious. I mean, come on. We ran one of the biggest drug and just any kind of criminal outfit in this neighborhood. And it's not a very big neighborhood, so positive stuff. Yeah, that was kind of cool. That was very sweet of them. Now let's go to the school. I'm gonna go to school, and then I'm gonna go pee-pee, and then we're gonna do a few orders here. But yeah, be it Jake used to walk to school every day from where I'm basically taking you. We never got picked up or dropped off from the house that we were just at, and that's a long walk from the first house and from the house that we were just at. The house that we were just at, not that long, but on Fairmount Avenue, it used to take me about a half hour to walk. But look at this hill. It looks way fucking smaller, but man, it was a beast getting up and down. I used to walk up and down this hill in the snow, frontwards and backwards. And this school is abandoned. Jake told me, Jake works, my brother Jake, boxing down here. He works in the school industry here in the Cincinnati Public. So he told me that the police actually used this structure for a little bit, but it looks like it's seen better days. So let's go and check out the school. This is the school that I went to the majority of my life. I would say I went here from first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then came back during I came back during 7th grade. And that was the last year that I was actually here. But I was one of the few white people here, let's just say that. Not that that bothered me at all, I don't care. But it was just a fact, me and my family, very few white families around here. But yeah, we used to get out right here. They used to have a little tiny store where you can buy Grippos and little things right at this window right here. And I mean, quarter bag of chips back in the day, baby. But then, yeah, this is the front entrance. Look at this graffiti and all that, man. The apartments over there, I had a few friends. I used to go over there to sell candy bars. Yeah, this used to be my school for half my life. Central Fairmount. I hope this infection goes away, man, because I can taste it and it does not taste good. When I told you guys I lived in a downtrodden area, I meant it. It wasn't much better. I mean, it was just a little bit newer. When I was younger. Still in rough condition. And they did not provide this school with enough funding at any point, I imagine. Let's see if we can go in the back. All right. See what you got to say. Like an onyx? That would be really cool. Yeah. All right, yeah, this is the playground. Holy shit, it's small. God, this used to feel huge. And it used to have a gate around it. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. You know that feeling? That overwhelming feeling of nostalgia? Not just, when you eat a bowl of cereal and you're like, oh, now I'm moving that from your childhood. That's nice. No, this is one of those tsunamis of fucking nostalgia, dude. Everything's coming back. Girl I had a crush on, Paige. Talked to her over there. We used to play popcorn. Okay, yeah. I was like, why isn't it so big? Yeah, this side here. This is where we used to play popcorn football. Okay, now it's making a little more sense. I was like, damn, that's so small. But yeah, this is like the back area. And then we used to play in the playground over here. God, there's so much graffiti. I'm gonna piss real fast. So I'm gonna close the camera. All right, we're back. Illegal, but and that's basically all my dad wanted to own was pit bulls. Bill's store, yeah. Bill's store wasn't here. Bill's store was in that White House, right? Yeah. This is it, man. This is it. Fucking A, dude. We used to get let out right over here at these doors, right? Yep, right at these doors. This is where we'd come out, basketball hoop, a ball bag would be over here for everyone to grab their favorite type of sport ball. I like tall bitches. Yeah, tall bitches are pretty cool. Sorry, we're all going to something. Fly. The devil? What, the booty's the devil? Well, kind of hard to argue that. Alright, we're just gonna go around all the way around, then we'll go back to the car that way, because I think I'm on this side. Alright. So yeah, that's that. For the most part, we've been going at it for about a half hour. Can't think of anything anywhere else that I really want to show you. I mean, the UDF that my grandma used to work at is right up the street, and it was pretty rough. It's been repurposed as just a regular store now, but spent a lot of time there. Fuck, this chest cold is killing me, man. Alright, yeah, I can get out this way. But yeah, I don't have the option to go back to my childhood stuff without it's just a water heater thing. Without having say that, yo, well, stuff used to be there. I can't come with, good tidings and be like, oh, look at my beautiful still operating school that I used to go to, or the house that its bones are still sound and there. It's kind of humorous, to be honest with you. So, all right, well, now we know what time it is. We've been there, done that. This will go live. Well, not live. This will be public, so Kat and Journal and all them can watch it. They didn't get the notification, so they don't know I'm doing it right now, I'd imagine, because I did not get the notification. But let's go ahead and take a few orders. See if we can get one or two around here, because I want to stay around here. Maybe I'll come across some place that I'm like, oh yeah, right, that happened. Oh yeah, the bar. My dad used to take me, I don't know if Jake would come, but he would take at least me to the bar, and we would pick up ladies. I was like 5 or 6, 7, And I was the only kid in the bar playing the arcade games in there. And that is right up there. That's a store, but right across the store, street from it was the bar that I used to spend a lot of my time at. There was a good role motto. All right. Whoop. Well, that is that. All messages. Yeah, I actually wasn't getting any of the messages. Motherfucker, dude. I gotta start clicking do all messages. Yes, the bar is also tore down, you know? Makes sense. You spelled it close enough. Yeah, I'm surprised too. She normally shows up more often. You're gonna have to get on to her. Yeah, nobody uses it now, it looks like, yeah. Yeah, something's going on, I'm sure, but nothing great. I hope so, Sam. I really do. I want to do this I want to be a content creator. I think I have the gusto, I have the personality. Just got to get in front of enough people. And I have some of the best moderators in town. Oh, they would just tell me to leave. Yeah, we need to find a way to message them. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and start up the dash. See what we can do. I'm curious. I have no expectations. None. Not low, not high, no expectations. But get this, Jake. $15 an hour here? Yeah, I'm doing that. I have delivered to Mr. Brown's apartment, DoorDash, and they've changed the whole system. It's like got a buzzer and all that kind of stuff, and it still looks the same, but it looks like they did some renovations, not a lot, but it was about 2 months ago, and I even told the guy, like, yeah, I used to live here, man, it's very odd. Okay, yeah, this is not too far. We're gonna go to Queen City Pizza. Yeah, let's go to Queen City Pizza. Perfect. Queen City Pizza is iconic in this area, man. And one of the few things Dad would actually buy us. I don't know why Queen City Pizza was such a big thing to him, but if we were gonna get food, and we didn't get food too often, Queen City Pizza was one of the go-to places to get said food. So I haven't been in there in a while. This is perfect. That's right, my favorite Canadian rich boys up in this bitch. Alright, we are going to be doing street TV a lot today because again, this is the neighborhood stomping grounds. I used to walk this hill, now this hill is big still. This is a big fucking hill. Kid or not, this fucking hill is steep. It sucks. Other hills around here, we have tons of hills. They seem big as a kid, but not too bad. Oh, I do actually remember. I forgot all the fuck about that tree. I remember him helping us at the tree. There's no fucking way. There's no way I remember if it's still there. Probably. I remember when he told me, Miss Brown departed on me some sound advice that almost every old timer would give in a movie or in real life, and that is, when you get to a new school, what you gotta do is find the biggest guy in there, and you gotta go beat his ass, and then nobody will mess with you after that. Mr. Brown was a hoot. Skinny old black guy, man. But you could tell he had fight in him back in the day. What a sweet guy. After this stream, though, I'm probably going to take a small break. I want to give it some time so we can make sure that we can stop getting shadow banned. And I'll probably go live again tonight during my regular hours. But I will be door dashing all day today because we got to make that money. Yeah, this is also part of our stomping grounds. We moved a little bit out of that Fairmount area, got to a little bit of a nicer area down here. Queen City is a little bit better than Price Hill. Queen City is a little bit better area than Fairmount, and we were able to come up just a little bit, but we we are Earls, so we can never succeed too much. The world doesn't want us to succeed too much, just enough to get by. So we're gonna go into Queen City Pizza, pick up an order, drop it off, see how that takes us. It's $15 an hour just off the rip over here instead of $13.50 where I am. So it's like it's got a $1.50 promo all the time over here. So it's just like, fuck. This might even be a better area to dash at than my local market, man. But we'll see. Now, I probably will just do this order, but we'll see. We will see. We've accomplished everything that I've wanted to do today already, with the exception of completing a delivery. We've already got one. But here is Queen City Pizza. This fucking place is an evergreen. I don't think this place will ever die. Oh my, it's been here for so fucking long. And the greasiest pizza you could ever eat, but it is delicious. So let's come with me, and we'll be in a world of pizza imagination. Let's go. Honestly, I don't remember ever going inside here. I just remember eating the pizza. Hey there, I have good. Yeah. I'm just glad to see you here. All right, easy peasy, nice people all around. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you live. It really doesn't. It doesn't dictate who you are and who you can present yourself to be in the present day. You can live in the worst fucking area, the best fucking area. You can be the worst fucking person in that best area. But I have just, other than having to run into that nonsense up there at the park with the football game, that was kind of annoying. I've ran into so many cool people just today And they were curious. They were curious on what the hell I was doing, as you would be. But they were nice. It is very cool. So let's go deliver this to Helen. Which is 8 minutes away. Have a nice cigarette. It'll stay on me for a little bit. Alright. See how much we make on an order in our old neighborhood. I don't know where it's going, but yeah. Well, if you guys want to see more, this was our adolescence, ages 0 to, I would say 11 at the highest for me. But our teenage years, well, we lived a little bit different. So if you want to see that, I think that happened like another weekend from now. All the houses that we lived in then are still standing. But Jake insists that the next house that I would show you, it's on Clearview Street, is haunted. Now I gotta tell you, I don't believe in ghosts. Just don't. I want to see something happen so I can finally be convinced, but I just don't believe in ghosts. But he would tell me that even I would be like, come on man, stop slamming the door. And he would tell me, I'm not slamming the door, it's the ghost. But he told me some wacky stories. Like cupboards opening up and slamming. Weird stuff down in the basement. But I don't think it's haunted. But he wants me to go back to it and talk to the family that lives there to see if they've experienced anything. Which I'm not completely opposed to. The worst case scenario, they just don't want to fucking talk to us. I'm the type of guy where it's like, we might as well try if it's not hurting anybody. The worst thing they can give us is a sound, words, air that comes out of their face. That's the worst thing they can do, and I can respect that and then move on. So I don't mind pretty much asking anybody for anything if it makes sense. I mean, I'm not going to ask somebody for $1 million. That's pretty stupid. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. Go away. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. So $15 an hour, 20 minutes. we should, what's a third of 15? Third of 15, 666 is 18. So I'm gonna make, at the very minimum, like $4. But for an order that I at least had to get in to make this a legitimate DoorDash stream, that wouldn't be the worst thing. But it is pizza. People do like to tip at least $1 or so on pizza, so. Alright, so flipping you back. Did all that I read. I will we're one subscriber away from 275. We got 5 subscribers on the last stream. So it's pretty awesome, man. It's a good feeling. We are taking strides to becoming the best and most famous DoorDasher in the world. That's the ultimate goal. Ultimate goal is to become the most famous DoorDasher in the world and possibly the mascot for DoorDash. That's what we want to become, the mascot for DoorDash. When you think of DoorDash, you want to think of my face. That's the goal. There's a karate class that I took when I was younger down in this area here. Also, this is where Mr. Brown's apartments are, and the magic store that I used to go to, which is definitely closed down now. But yeah, we lived down in this area for a little bit too. There's a big old church that I went to. I didn't go to church, but I went in the building for something. We did. It was a really cool building. It's over to the left that I can't show you right now. So. Yeah, I played the baseball fields when I was a kid down in this area a little bit. Definitely still in the same in my stomping grounds. Definitely still in the stomping grounds. Oh, and I'm just going to put this in there so they can feel included. Cat, hi, if you're watching this. Journal, hi. We missed you very much, but I hope you enjoyed the tour. And it's going to be up to you three, really, to let me know if you want me to do more like this. Finish up the rest of my childhood. I am completely baffled how overgrown my first house was. I understand that nature takes over, but goddamn, it really speed ran that process in my mind. Realistically, it probably took the amount of time that it should have, but You know how living your life is. One day you wake up and then you blink your eyes and 2 years would flash by. It's crazy. We're getting close to the home. Oh yeah, there's this shop here. Oh, Bill's store, that store, Bill's store. Right, I forgot Bill's store. Fuck, that Bill. There's 2 Bills. There was one Bill that you never got to see, that we lived in. You lived in the house with us too, Jake, but you were probably way too young. It was the White House. The first fairy house that we ever lived in, which I don't even remember what it is. But there was a store, Bill's store, right down the street too. I was thinking of that one. But there was also a store from the Thomas, yeah, it was called Bill's store, and boy, yeah. He fed us a lot. He'd give us some free stuff a lot of the time, or cheaper stuff. And basically it was just snack cakes and chips. It wasn't anything of substance, but the damn guy was just a kind soul, and he knew that we didn't eat much. So anytime I found a little bit of money, I'd go down to Bill's store and get some food. I should have showed that to you, but oh well. I don't think it's even operating anymore. I've had dreams about that store before. I literally have had dreams about that store multiple times. It's so odd. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we're gonna end the stream after this order, and then I'm gonna plan my day out a little better, because having to go to the doctor and stuff kind of cut into my time and planning and stuff. So I want to either take a small little nap or figure out a better attack plan today, because I still got to pick up the wife at 7 or 8. I can't remember, one or the other. There you go. I would give it to you, but this is my only one, so.
I appreciate you,
Partner. There you go. You got it, man. That be a kind Samaritan. People have been really kind to me today, so. So it says come to the side door on 8th. Oh, I don't know. I'm just reading. Is this the one to the apartment right here?
You ain't getting in, go have to go around.
Gotcha. This over here? This way? Gotcha. Thank you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just going to one of the apartments in 2117. Number 401. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Perfect. Walk up, try to get my steps, guys. They're supposed to give me a pin, but I don't care. Interesting. Doing. Okay, I mean, $10, $4 tips, not bad. Like I said, I thought I'd be making $4.50, so I mean, over double that. But that is it. We're gonna say our goodbyes. There's one more minute, and this will be officially an hour stream. So again, everyone who was not able to join us, don't worry about it. We still love you and we missed you. And leave down in the comments some of your favorite moments of the tour and any questions you might have. What?
You got my
Pizza?
Yeah.
At 401?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up there. At the door. I'm sorry. I left it there for you.
Hey, you left my shit on the floor, bro.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's called DoorDash, motherfucker, right there.
I'm sorry, man. Well, that's a good one to end on. He didn't answer the door. I messaged him. I can't. I'm sorry. I feel bad, but things could be worse. But that is, like I said, I was coming with no expectations. So that's it's just what happens, I guess. But my park, say my goodbyes. Anyone who is still actually here, say goodbye with me. But yeah, Journal, you were missed. Kat, you were missed. Everyone else too. We all missed you. We love you. Let me know if you want me to do more stuff like this. We made $10 in one trip, even though we left. I knocked. You guys were there. I messaged. He didn't give me anything else. I don't know, but that threw me off a little bit. But okay. Until next time, everybody. Join me later on tonight, because I most definitely will be streaming. I'll for sure be dashing to get the money back for Betty Boo. But I love you all. Thank you for joining me today. Bye.